I am here. I need to take all these paints off of my desk because I did the thing that I do, which is take every possible paint color that I've used in the past 6 months and leave them on my desk without putting them back. So I'm just gonna put them in this container and they're gonna sit on the floor next to me instead of being on my desk. So I actually have some space. Hello, Kane. Good to see ya. Squeezle! Long time no see, Squeezle. Cranston, good evening. I was running around the house trying to figure out where this troublemaker was and what he was doing. This beautiful little troublemaker, because he wasn't where he normally was, and I couldn't find him, so I had to go searching. Because usually he's with one of us, and he was not. Abba would never cause trouble. Yeah, no, definitely. Never. That's not why he's in diapers now, or anything. That's not why he's a diaper baby now. Because he doesn't cause any trouble. Trouble-free boy. Alright, I need multiple boxes of stuff. Because I'm gonna base this baby. Alright. Sorry, Corker, I did not mean to kick you. Okay. Little boy hiding, yeah, he was underneath the dining room table. Which I don't think I've ever seen him sit under the dining room table. And he was licking his chops, so I thought maybe he'd gotten into the cat room and started eating some cat food because the steroids that he's on make him very, very hungry. Yes, I'm talking about you, sir. Yes. So, I thought maybe he'd gotten into the cat room and gotten the cat food, but he wasn't in there, so I don't know what the heck he was doing. All right. I'm gonna use my peanut butter on this guy for the base. Use our trusty peanut butter. This. Oh god, there's so much stuff around me. I need to figure out where to put everything. And I also need to scoot in, which I don't know if he's gonna let me do easily. You gonna let me scoot in? Yeah, okay, thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, sir. Okay, now let's find a brush that we can use for this. We'll use this one. For those of you aware, obviously this is not actually peanut butter. This is earth texture, which is essentially a whole bunch of paint and glue. But we have a lizard man who's... Ooh, this stuff is starting to go bad. Maybe it wasn't closed properly. It's very, very thick. Whoops. Okay, well, let's get rid of what's at the top of this because it's way too thick. Yes. This stuff down at the bottom is still good. I could tell that it was still looked kind of more on the moist side. Just want to get a layer of this. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Gotta make sure that I close this up a little bit tighter when I'm done with it, because otherwise we're not gonna have any left. As I live and breathe, it's me. Yes. So I decided what I wanted to do for my diorama entry, And now I have to go get some more air dry clay because the air dry clay that I had was very already air dried. It had already air dried, so I might actually do a shorter stream tonight and go to Michael's and get some air dry clay, because I want to do, actually I'll show you it in a minute. I won't tell you, I will show you. I don't know if any of my Reaper friends are here that know what the actual theme is this year though. Anybody know? I also keep it in a Ziploc bag to keep it from drying. And it was completely dried out. So, didn't work for me that time. Didn't work out. Unfortunately. I'd had it for a really long time, and honestly, when I had gotten that set of clay anyway, it was already like kind of crumbly, which I'm fairly certain the air dry clay is not supposed to be crumbly. I think it's supposed to be like pretty malleable. So I think I had gotten like a bad batch or whatever. Yes, not only one doggy, I have two doggies. What the heck is Borrowgate? Reaper Discord says it's Borrowgate. Oh, did somebody actually reply? Oh yeah, somebody did. What is that? I have a bunch of Sculpey. The problem with Sculpey is that you have to bake it. I love Sculpey. I've made many little things out of Sculpey over the years. I used Sculpey on my diorama last year, actually, to create the little eggs. You have air dry Sculpey. Oh, I didn't know there was air dry Sculpey. Okay, well, I might have to look for that. I know that the Sculpeys that I have are not air dry because all the little, I made lots of tiny foods and things out of Sculpey and Fimo. All of those were definitely not air dry. I had to put them in my little oven and cure them. Ah! Throwing my brush at myself here. Okay. I need a smaller brush to do what I want to do next. Which is essentially just to get in the crevices a little bit more. There we go. That's good. Excuse me. I'm drinking a soda. When am I gonna set up a 4K stream? Oh man, probably never. I don't think that this camera just has 4K on it. Don't you also have to be a partner to do 4K? I'm not a partner. I'm just an affiliate. I don't even know if my camera can handle 4K, or not my camera, my PC. I do want to get a new PC eventually, but that's not going to happen for a little while. Because I have to look into them, figure out which one I would actually want, and all that business. It's very warm today. I don't know how warm it is where everyone else is at, but it's been pretty warm here in Seattle as well. Probably not as warm as in Texas and where a lot of you folks live. Parts list. I was thinking about getting a pre-built this time because when we tried to build James's PC, like we put it together and it would crash every time he would start playing a game. So we definitely did something wrong, and I feel like I've put together a bunch of PCs in the past, and I feel like I'm not too great at it anymore. Okay. We almost got this all down. Once I get all this down, we can start actually painting him again. Just want to get the base putty stuff down. The base peanut butter. Oh, flyover, we could build one. Cold front here in Texas, down to 95. Ugh. 95 is the cold front, huh? All right, peanut butter, you gotta close. Okay. Appa keeps looking at me. I can't feed you for like at least another hour, okay? You can't look at me like that. I love you, but you have to wait. I actually steamed some spinach today. Steamed it with chicken broth. And they ate it up. Ate it all up. And how spoiled my dogs are. I cook for them more than I cook for myself. My HVAC has a vent right under my desk. I set it to 70. I need to turn on my fan actually because it's very warm in here. I'm gonna turn that on real quick. Oh, there's an Amazon package at the front door. Okay. I turned the fan on. Green beans? These guys love all of those things. Appa's got, I don't know if you can see, but Appa's got a diaper on because he's currently on steroids, and they make him very hungry and very thirsty. So he has to wear a diaper because he has become, unintentionally, he pees. So he's a little bit incontinent right now. So I've been putting a diaper on him so that if he has an accident, he has an accident in the diaper. So Fred and Luke love him. Aw. I don't know if they've ever actually gotten green beans, but they have celery a lot. They like carrots. I feel like a lot of dogs like carrots. Okay, that's curing, or that we'll put this aside for now and let it dry. I'll show y'all what my idea is for the diorama. So last year at ReaperCon, I got 2 minis and I painted them pretty much right after ReaperCon. And I feel like they actually go together kind of well. So, if y'all remember, Barrowgate is a city in Reaper's dungeon dwellers. So I painted this, I don't know if y'all remember, but I painted this. And I painted this. And they're both standing on like stone. And I was like, well, why don't I put them in like on like cobblestone or something, I don't know, and just sculpt all that as the base and put them like this little mouse thing's about to fight this big boy. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for my diorama this year. It's kind of simple, you know, just a simple battle, but I really like the way that this mouseling came out. I see one thing I need to fix right there on the cloak. And this guy is like pretty decent. Like he's good to go. So the only thing I don't like about this is that the like little pincery teeth thing they're like very clean. But I'm not gonna go back and try to fix that. But yeah, I'm thinking about having them just like face off. And I'll have to sculpt them. I'll have to like sculpt what would be between the two of them. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. But we'll figure it out. But that's why I want to go and get some air dry clays, because if I'm gonna sculpt it, I need some air dry clay. I have a whole bunch of epoxy sculpt, but I feel like that would potentially be a lot harder to work with than just having air dry clay. Anyway, we're gonna put these two over here. Ow. Barrowgate is a city in Reaper's Dungeon Dwellers RPG world. Barrowgate, gateway to the uncivilized East and the most haunted city of Adon, if not the world over. Adon or Adon. So it's like ghosts? It's like ghosts and ghoulies? Alright, well that makes sense. But I don't think I have anything painted already that would work for that. That's all right. All right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back and start highlighting more of this guy's threads. Yeah, I don't know what I don't follow the lore of their convention that much, or the Dungeon Dwellers world. Although, honestly, the Dungeon Dwellers are like my favorite line. I'm pretty sure that Mouseling is a Dungeon Dwellers Mouseling. I think. Let me look it up really quick. I'm like fairly certain it is though. Dungeon Dwellers. Let's see. Maybe it's not. I thought it was though. It is so freaking warm in this room. Oh my god. Ah, whatever. Mouseling. Oh, this was just the ReaperCon 2022 Mouseling. It doesn't say anything about being a dungeon dweller, but... oh well, whatever. That's fine. I wish I could get both of the doggies in the video. Cora's right here. Maybe I'll have it focus on her for now. I feel like I want this brown to be darker brown. We'll do oxide brown, slightly darker. Okay. It's not as much of the tone. That's okay. I'm gonna go back over this because I don't think it was dark enough underneath. Oh, okay, my dogs are just gonna freak out from every sound they hear now. Maybe it was a bad idea to lock them in here with me. James is streaming as well, so I have to watch them because I know he won't be able to actually watch them. You guys can't leave, I'm sorry.
Ale. I just come in to check on him because I didn't find him. I didn't see him.
I told him I was taking them. Why don't you guys come over here? Come over here. Come lay down. He's like, I'll just stick my head right in front of the camera. Oh my god, this light is like right on my face. Get off my face. Cora, Cora! Hi. You're so cute. Can you lay down? No? You don't want to lay down? You don't know what's happening, do you? They have no idea what's happening. Blech. Where is my brown liner? Why is that always the one I can't find? It's the one I use the most, and for some reason, it's always not around me. Nah, whatever. Loaf. You get to see her back. You get to look at her burnt loaf back. I signed up for the bingo card. I don't know if Dr. Bob is here. I did it right before I started the stream today. So my name will be on the bingo card this year. For those of you that participate in the Reaper Bingo at ReaperCon. It is so warm in there. Hey, raccoon. How you on this Sunday afternoon or evening, depending on where you physically are located? I'm gonna have to turn the AC on too. It's just too dang hot. Eldritch Sophie is doing a raid. Thank you for that raid, Eldritch Sophie. Birthday party for a friend of the kids turned into a 6-hour event. It's a lot of time. I can honestly say the longest thing that I did today was sit and watch shows. I feel like that's how my brain decompresses. Watching random content. Got some DM prep done. Nice. I'll end up in front of a movie tonight shortly, yeah. I feel that. I definitely feel that. Sophie, what were you up to? Please feel free to share any pictures of any of your work, as long as they are safe for work. If not, please don't. But most of the time people paint stuff that's safe for work. It's hard to paint stuff on Twitch that is not. Currently trying to fight with the model I was painting. Part of it broke, so now I'm desperately trying to fix it. Oh no! It's all good. I've only done commissions like 2 or 3 times total. And one time, the last time I did a commission, I dropped the hand on the floor. I thought I dropped the hand on the floor, and I searched for that thing for 3 months. And one day I randomly find it in my wallet. It's like, how? I've been working on more foam pillars for Gen Con. Here's the ones I painted last week. Fan God, hello! Oh, that's a lot of pillars, Cranston. That's so many. So many pillars. Very cool. I had to sneeze really bad. Whew. But yeah, that was a fun couple months because I thought I was gonna have to buy another one of the mini, and the mini itself was like a few or no, it wasn't super expensive. It was just it shipped internationally. This is Fan God Stop for the week. My unpainted miniature pile is too large. Ooh, pre-orders. I like it. Anyway, it was gonna take like a month or longer to get that miniature back in. And thankfully, before I went and bit the bullet and just got another one, I found the hand in my wallet. So when all else fails, if you have missing pieces, check all of your stuff because you never know where something could turn up. It's very random. I finished off 6 minis yesterday, started the day at 90%, so I'm not that productive. So of course today I acquired 10 more because that math checks out. Hey, you know, you do what makes you happy, all right? What minis did you pre-order? Out of general curiosity. I haven't bought new minis in a while. Infinity stuff. I've been buying stuff to support my FLGS inquiring or training stuff on Facebook. Nice. I might actually have a few entries for ReaperCon. I'm kind of trying my best to get there. Y'all know how it is when you haven't painted in a very long time. These duders. Got some new robot Psyocasts and some out of print troopers. Oh, that looks cool. Those look cool. Peacemaker. Neat. My puppies don't want to be next to me. They're both sitting by the door over there. I have to move this chair. No, you're not leaving. I'm not getting up so that you can leave. I'm getting up to move the camera. You can't leave, diaper baby. You must stay so I can watch you. He's like, fine, I'm gonna come back over here then. Yeah, I know, Bubba. I know, baby boy. I know you want to leave so bad, but you're not allowed. He's like, Mom, I'm so hungry. Why are you forcing me in here? Lay down. Lay down. Yes, you're a good boy. Yes, he's wearing a diaper because he's taking steroids because of his blood platelet issue. And apparently steroids make doggies really, really, really thirsty, which means that he has some incontinence problems. So I let him out many, many times during the day to try to avoid him peeing inside, but he has peed inside a couple of times already. Completely on accident, because he's never ever done this. In the rest of his life, he's never peed inside. So I know it's because of the steroids and not because he's like doing it on purpose or anything. I actually need to start painting my Infinity minis, but not until after Gen Con. Is Gen Con and ReaperCon like the same week? Were you just licking? He was licking the chair. I looked down and the chair's like soaked. Like, why is the chair soaked? Oh, because he's licking it. Why are you licking my chair, dude? Why are you doing that? Yeah, I know. I know. Goofy goober. Gen Con is in 9 days. Oh, okay, nice. Whoa, 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 what are you? There was something, a little speck of something on that. Hi, Mystery. I also have to sit kind of weird now because he has decided to be right there, which is making me have to lean very far forward to even get to the miniature, which is fine. He's lucky I love him. Gonna head off now. Just gotta leave y'all to the luck of the glue gods. Yes. Good luck, Eldritch Sophie. We are keeping our fingers crossed that the glue does what it's supposed to do. I had issues with this one that I'm painting as well with the glue, and thankfully it is held up pretty well, so just hope it can make it to ReaperCon without breaking, because that would suck. He keeps leaving. Alright, well, I guess I can scoot up again. Smash Rocks, hello! Things are going alright. I got these two wanting their dinner, but it's not time quite yet. And yes, that one's in a diaper. It's very, very warm in here too, so I think they're just like, please, we want to get out of this carpeted room, but I need to be able to watch them. Seraphim. This is a lizard man from DGS Games Freeblades. He is... Oh, come on. My paint is not doing super great. Shakrim Spitter is his name. He's from this company. Yeah, I like the sculpt a lot. I saw it at... I think I got it at Adepticon, actually. I'm pretty sure I saw this at Adepticon. Not this year, but last year. Come on. This black paint is giving me trouble. DGS goes to ReaperCon, also Captain Con, which is local to me. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen them at... Maybe it was ReaperCon. I don't know. I actually, I cannot remember where I got this. Ember does a thing. Thank you for the follow. I think my pure black paint is oh, there we go. Now I got some to come out. My pure black paint, I need a new one. I probably actually have another one. I should go grab it so I don't have to struggle my way through trying to get paint out. Okay. I've had this bad boy for like 4 years now, so it's kind of crazy that it's taken me 4 years to get through an entire black paint because I use black in my stuff a lot. I guess I mostly, at this point, use it for lining since I use the primer. I'm gonna like need to start varnishing, I think, this guy, because I feel like every time I touch it now, I'm taking paint off of it. I keep seeing spots where like the paint should be there, but it isn't. Whoops. It's the only thing about metal minis, because this is definitely a metal. The only thing about metal minis is when you touch them, the paint comes off very easily. Nope, that is not. That's the one. It's funny how the colors that you use a lot, you can tell the difference between. I grabbed this one at first and I put it on the palette and I was like, that doesn't look right. And then I grabbed this one and I was like, wait, that's the one I should have grabbed. These are bronzed shadow and oiled leather. They are very, very similar. Very, very similar. But I looked at it when I put it on the palette and I was like, wait a minute, that's not the color I thought it was, just looking at the bottle. Anybody else do that? So for those of you who weren't here before, I was saying how I want to go buy some air dry clay because I think this is going to be my diorama for this year. I painted these two things after ReaperCon last year, and I really like both of them. So I think putting them on a diorama together would be really cute. I just need to sculpt the ground to attach the two together. So I want to go buy some DAS, however you say it, air dry clay, because the one that I had was completely dried out. So I need to get new clay. You love the worm? Yeah, me too. That was like one of the first things that I painted after ReaperCon last year that I was like so proud of, and I was like, let's go, you know? Came home and I was like so enthusiastic to get painting done, and that was like one of the first things that I did. That's when you started watching my stream? Nice. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you like it. I love it. I was like, this makes me feel like I actually know what I'm doing when I paint stuff like that. When I paint to that quality level, with the mouseling on a hill at the mouth level, I wasn't necessarily thinking about doing it at the mouth level, but that might be interesting. Having it be like this. Like that almost. I wonder how I would do that. You know what would be cool? Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Hold on. Let me see if I can find kind of what I'm looking for. Hold on. Let me find a picture. Haha. I don't know what game that is. Let me see. Hold on. So hold on. Here's, let me just show you my browser here. So I'm thinking, now that you said that, I'm thinking maybe something like this guy's in a sewer, maybe? I feel like the detail in this is kind of not great, but maybe something like this. What am I opening here? So like, this is gonna be a terrible example, but like he's standing on the edge of like a ledge, like here. Oh, I can't make it any bigger. So he's standing like on a ledge, and then, you know, this, imagine this isn't here, but maybe it's like he's standing on like a grate or something, and there's some like ooey gooey like sewer goo falling down, and then this guy is, he's kind of already got some of the like green stuff, so I could put like way more of the green stuff around here on the bottom and have it look like it's kind of like sludge, like green sludge falling down. That'd be pretty neat. I just got like a visualization of that, and I'm like, ooh, actually that might be pretty cool. I'll have to think about how I can recreate that. I'll have to find like a better picture than the one that I'm looking at to model it after. Kind of like this. What game is this? This looks like Stray. Is this Stray? Open image. Hey, this is Stray. How funny. Kind of like this, where it's like goo, sludgy goo, but like he's standing on the ledge or whatever. That'd be pretty neat. The sewers of Barrowgate. That'd be pretty, actually, that's a good idea, Cranston. You're smart, you're smart. Yeah, I saw the cat and I was like, wait, is this Stray? And it's like, definitely is. Let's find some other, I have Stray, so I could actually probably like re-download it and walk around in this part of the game to get some images, some better images. Oh yeah, these things. Blech. If you haven't played Stray, it's an amazing video game. It's only like an 8-hour game too. If you have a tiny cat, the mouse could be protecting it from the worm. I probably do. I definitely have at least one tiny cat miniature. I have other cats though. I don't think I have like a normal little cat. I'll look later. I don't need to do this right now. I'll look later. But that's a really good idea. I like it. I like it. You're gonna get me a silver. You're gonna get me a silver in the diorama category, Cranston. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe my diorama will still look like garbage. I was like, what was I just painting here? The leather bangle. That would actually be really cute because it's like the mouse protecting the cat instead of the cat the mouse protecting the cat instead of the cat like eating the mouse. That'd be so cute. I'll have to see if I have any tiny cats. I know I had one, but I put wings on it. Here, I'll show you actually. Where are you, my little Tressum? Oh, where is it? I painted this a very long time ago. It's not really that tiny though, comparative to the mouseling. I mean, the mouse is still definitely bigger than the cat, but I'll have to see if I have any other cats. My DM a really long time ago, we had a Tressum in our group for a little while, and so I made it. If you need sewer terrain, I'll probably like hand sculpt the sewer stuff. I'll have to see if I have any other little cats though. Oh, you know what? I bet you I do. Let's see what we've got in here. Is there a cat in here? No, I don't see any cats. I definitely have like the Cats in Catacombs minis though, and those are pretty small. That would mean I would need to sculpt another mini, which I could definitely do. But look at these guys, they're so tiny. Which one would be good? Maybe this one? Because of the way that it's like the face. Or this one. I kind of want one that looks scared. This one looks the scaredest, that's for sure. It's It's almost the same size as the mouseling. But I could have it, like, behind like that. Or maybe, like that. I don't know. None of the other ones look really scared. Maybe this one. That's actually pretty good scale. It looks like a normal cat. Like, this looks like an actual, like, mouseling, but the cat looks like a scale cat. I'll have to look and see what else I have. I probably have more, like, little cats. I just need to actually search for them. May I help you? What are you looking at? What are you doing? Or are you just gonna lay down, baby? She's so cute. But that is a great idea. I wonder if there's a cat in any of the animal adventures. Oh, these are all cats. Oh, these are all cat. No, those are dogs. Those are raccoons. I forgot about this Kickstarter. But the animal adventures from the faraway seas, these ones are even smaller, so one of these might work even better. Maybe like that one. Where it's like standing on its hind legs like, ah! All right. Well, I have options. I've got a few different cat miniatures that I think I could use. Such a good idea. I love it. My goodness. All right, I'm definitely gonna end this stream early so I can go get some air dry clay. I wonder what time Michael's closes actually, and how far away it is. Maybe I should look, because I think it's gonna take me a while to sculpt that, and I have to paint the cat miniature now too. I have no idea where there's a Michael's near where I live. I'm gonna have to look. Closes at 7. Oh, well, that's not gonna work. Wow, the closest one is so far away. Yeah, I'd have to end, like, in the next 20 minutes to be able to get there in time before they close. I kind of wanted to do a shorter stream, so maybe I will just do that anyway. I just noticed there's a buckle right here that I didn't paint. This looked like a little tooth pendant right here. Oh my gosh, my dogs are killing me. They're so hungar. I honestly think they just don't like being stuck in the room with me. They want to be able to have their freedom. I feel like I should definitely finish this guy, because if I don't finish him before I start doing this other mini, I'm gonna like just get so completely distracted by the other mini that I'm not gonna want to finish this guy up. It's gonna be hard to finish him, though, at least right now, because the peanut butter isn't dry yet. Yeah, it's still... Oh, actually, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Dinner calls. All right, Raccoon. Thank you for hanging out. Have a wonderful night. I'm gonna put like a sandy color on down. This is a similar color that I used on, or it's not a similar, it is the same color that I used on the tunic thingy, or his little cloth, his loin cloth. Oh, you know what? The scales need to be painted. Oh, and I need to highlight the feet. All right, before I continue, I need to... highlight the feet wraps. That's one thing that I didn't do. Highlight these feet wraps. Hey, Mike! Thank you! I'm doing well. I am getting my entries for ReaperCon painted up. This lizard is my DGS Games entry. I was talking about my diorama entry, and Cranston gave me the wonderful idea to do like a sewer kind of scene, so I'm going to use these two. So this guy's going to be coming out of like the floor of the sewer kind of almost, and then he's going to be up on a ledge on the sewer with some like goo pouring down here, and then I need to paint one more mini for it, which is going to be a cat mini, and he's going to be standing like kind of protecting the cat mini a little bit. So yeah, these two I painted after ReaperCon last year. And I want to use them for my diorama this year. I think it'll be perfect. I got a bronze in the diorama category last year. Maybe I can secure myself a silver with the idea that Cranston just gave me. Because I think it's pretty cute. What should I name it? Like, Protecting the Strays of Barrowgate or something? I'll have to think of the name. The sewer was my idea. That's fair. I was like, do I put him in like a dungeon or like where could they be? But the sewer, I think, would be a good compromise. I've never sculpted anything that big before, so that'll be a fun project. It's Jankius. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I need to look through all my minis and see if I have a better cat mini. But I do have all of the cats in catacombs, and then I also have the cats from the Faraway Seas Kickstarter that came out like kind of recently. So I think between all of those, I'll have a good cat miniature to pick. Because I want it to be kind of on the smaller side. And the mouseling's already pretty tiny, so... Doing the like sludge, running sludge is gonna be fun. I've never really done that kind of water effect, so I'll have to play around. I'll have to play around with it before I commit to putting it on something permanently. I'll have to find like a good way to do it. Maybe ghost tints. I have all the ghost tints. But yeah, I'll have to play around with it before I commit to anything. Because I think I did water effects on the otter. I forget. I remember before I sent it out, the water effect had kind of like dried up. It was the acrylic water effect by somebody. I think I have it right here somewhere. That one? No, it's not in here, but I have it. It started like shriveling up too much, and I was like, that's not good. All right, is this mini itself done? No, I need to do the scales. I feel like I should do them the brown color. Okay. Gotta add some orange to this brown. More orange. This is so hard to do. Like right there, I just messed that up. That's okay, we just take the brown again and we put it back. Hugs and snugs. It's okay. Got this. We can do it. I believe. I feel like that actually doesn't look bad. That looks pretty good. All right, let's go. Try to go smaller. It's harder to go smaller on something where you've already gone extraordinarily small. All right. Okay. Needed to re-wet the brush. Because it's super hot here right now, which means everything is drying ridiculously fast. All right, now I'm gonna take a little bit of yellow and mix that in and just try to hit the tops just a little bit. Throw in a tiny little bits of yellow to lighten it all up. Just little tiny splashes of color. The tiniest splashes. Yeah, looks good to me. His tail's a little funky. But what are you gonna do? Okay. Is that the whole of the actual mini painted? I think it is. Okay. Mini is painted. Now we gotta finish the base. So let's get back that other brush that I was using before. I'm basically kind of dry brushing. I'm not really dry brushing. Okay. Moist brushing. Oh, wow. Yeah. I played WoW a very, 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 very long time ago. I played a Beastmaster Hunter. I don't have that character anymore. I let my little sister have it. Eventually. But yes, I played for like 5 years. Moist brushing, it's the next hot thing after slap job. Yes. Hi, Beal. Beal. I kind of want to put like a sepia wash on that too, just to give it a little bit of a color variation. throwing everything around in here. That's fine. We wash. Stream days, we wash. Okay. Okay. That's good. How'd that mini come out that you messaged me about, Bill? Did you end up getting any paint on it? Watch that wash dry before your eyes since it's so freaking hot in here. Not yet. It's the next one. Nice. Nice. All right, let's pick our cat. Let's do that. I think these are likely the only cats that I have. I need to open this one up because it's not even open yet. I never opened it. Pick a cat, any cat. Okay. Come on. Oh, there's tape on it. No wonder. I was like, why can't I open this? Duh. Okay. Haha, that was so easy. Okay. So I'm thinking this one. This one's in a pretty good position, I think. I don't know what kind of cat that is, but it's the tiniest one, which I think is actually perfect. Oh, I was like, what just happened? These are the Animal Adventures from the Faraway Seas cats. So the idea is this guy is on the floor. Let me zoom out a little bit. This guy is coming out of the floor. And then there's a ledge. Let's say this is the ledge. And there's some goo. Maybe he's back a little bit more. Maybe a little bit closer. Maybe like that. And then there's like a hill, not a hill, but there's like a trap thing underneath, and there's like they're standing on a grate and there's some goo coming down. And then we've got our mouseling who is like at the edge like that. And then we've got our cat who's maybe like slightly over or like maybe a little bit closer. I don't know exactly. But we've got our cat and mouse fighting this purple worm in the sewers. I feel like the scale of that is pretty decent. And then the cat and the mouse are very... Like, the cat's way smaller than the mouse, but the cat is like the actual size of a cat, and the mouseling is like a anthropomorphic mouse, almost. So those two are already done, but now we're gonna have to paint up. Oh, we're gonna have to paint up this cat here, and I have a feeling I want to paint it like a tabby cat. Sir Furious and Mr. Whiskers go for a walk. I have so many minis to paint before ReaperCon. Oh my goodness. I've got these two, and then I need a chibi. It's just like, this mini's already tiny, and look at how tiny this one is compared to it. It's like half of the size, if not smaller. Oh my goodness. What am I doing to myself, y'all? What am I getting myself into with all of these miniatures? This one doesn't need a lot of cleanup, which is good. Oh my gosh, the detail on this. It's got like this braid that goes all the way down. This is gonna be very hard to paint, but that's okay because this is the diorama category, and the diorama category, it isn't as necessary for the painting to look as good as much as it is the actual diorama and the story behind it. So I'm not as worried because of that, but I think it's still gonna be rough. It's still gonna be very rough. All right, let's get as much of the tack off of this thing as we can on the outsides. I've got a whole month. Oh, that's not a lot of time. Oh, kill me. A month is not a long time, considering I only paint 3 times a week. If that, I might have to paint more. I might have to actually stream. Yeah, this is almost dry. That's how ridiculously warm it is here. All right, let's This isn't quite dry, but that's okay. We're gonna do it anyway, because I don't feel like waiting. I should probably wait for this side, because this side is very wet still. But again, I don't feel like waiting, so I'm not going to. Don't dry brush on wet. Don't dry brush when your wash hasn't dried yet. All the way. I'm a hypocrite, because I'm doing it anyway. But don't do this. It's not a good idea. All right. Let's get our super glue and our dead grasses. This one looks perfect. All right. What are these? These are, I'm pretty sure they're not in business anymore. Minotaur. I think I had gotten these from ReaperCon the year that this company was going out of business. Don't remember what year that was. I just remember these people were going out of business, and so I ended up buying a lot of grasses and things from them. Okay, this paint or this glue is empty. See if this one's empty. Nope, this one's good. I like these grasses a lot because instead of being perfect circular tufts, they did it like this, where there's like a whole bunch of little teeny tiny ones, which means that you can, when you've got a small mini like this, you can stick the glue on the biggest parts and set it down, and it's like spaced out well. Okay. Because what I usually end up doing with tufts of grass, like the ones that are perfect, like these ones, is I'll usually pick them apart because there's no grass that's like a perfect circle like that. I'll usually take my tweezers and I'll just pick pieces off. Finally ran out of bright green static grass from Gale Force 9. I think Woodlick Scenic's static grass is twice it looks okay, just don't like the change. I hate picking pieces with my tweezers. But you get long, skinny tweezers like these. It's perfect. I've got so many tweezers in my house. Okay. Oh, globbing on too much paint. I think our first ReaperCon entry is done. I think we did it. We did it, folks. I see like so many things that I'm unhappy with this. But when you have like 6 more minis that you need to paint and a diorama, it's kind of one of those situations where it's like, do you want to get all of them painted or do you want to just do one really nicely? Do you stack all these minis you paint on shelves? I don't sell any of my minis, Pat. I don't honestly have a ton of minis that I've painted. But I have oh, you can't see anything. Hold on. You can kind of see over there. There is one glass case right here that has all my painted minis, and then all my unpainted minis are on these white shelves. So that's kind of what we're working with. I don't have as many painted because I used to give away pretty much everything that I painted. So I don't have a lot of the ones that honestly are like my favorites. I used to give most of them away. Bill, thank you for gifting a sub to Pat. I'm putting some of this paint on this grass. I forget which instructor at ReaperCon said to do this, but they were basically like, use some of the color that you use on the mini on anything else that you put on there because it'll help it blend a little bit. And I think that's fair. Just globbing paint down. I only have about 14 painted minis and 20 unpainted. I try not to print something anymore if I'm not going to paint it, but that's becoming less and less of a deterrent. I like good sculpted minis in gray. I have a really cool chibi version of a streamer named Holly Monster that's only partially painted. Yes, I know. Mine is also only partially painted. I really need to finish the one up that Capsule Chibi had 3D printed or 3D modeled. All right, well, this isn't my favorite thing that I've ever painted, but it's honestly not the worst. And now I need to go and feed my dogs. I didn't think that I was even going to stream for as long as I did. I did kind of want to go to Michael's and grab some stuff, but it's too late now. But I still need to feed these beasts. It's part of the reason why he's sleeping over by the door is because I'm fairly certain he wants out. Maybe we should do a co-stream and finish all the damn things. I know, right? The one that I have, I actually really don't like the way I started it. Where is she? Hold on. So I might, if I was gonna actually like take it and paint it, I would start over. I would start it over. I'm not really happy with it. I also need to break the arm off so that I could reach the dress underneath. I wonder how easy that is to do. Not gonna watch me break this miniature on stream. Shoot, maybe you're not. That is. Hey, there we go. There, her arm's broken. I broke it in 2 places though, which I didn't mean to do. No, it's not just you. I don't know where that little tiny piece just came from, but where did that come from? I actually am not sure, but I would just glue it back on. What is that? It looks like, oh, it's right here. I see. It's like a little tassel from the brush. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I definitely would need to break the arm off to get behind it. But that seems like it'd be pretty easy to... Maybe I'll do this next stream. Because I could just like... Do I have a purple over here? Of course it's clogged. All my paints are always clogged. Every single time. Wow, that didn't even unclog it. Come on. There we go. Now it's unclogged. Or is it? Please unclog. I would very much like to take some purple out of this bottle. There we go. Like, her neck would need to be painted, but like now I could actually get to her dress. You know? Couldn't even get to it before. But yeah, I would have to like do all of that and then put the arm back on there. I don't even know what's back there. But yeah, maybe I'll do that next stream, Pat. On Tuesday, you and me, let's go. Let's paint her up. I'll probably end up like redoing all of this because I don't like the way that the hair came out, so I'd probably just paint it all white like it's supposed to be, and then I'd go in with the slightly lighter purple and, you know, get that painted. But, you know, just, we can do it, Pat, I believe. Tuesday, yeah, well, that's the next time I stream. You don't have to paint on Tuesday. That's just the next time I stream. But I've got about 6 minis to paint or whatever, and now I have a diorama to build, so like, who knows when I'm gonna get to all of this. This is just me throwing color on top of this because I think it looks awful. Anyway, but yeah, we could do it. After the con, I'd have to find all my color changing paints. Ah, yes, fair enough. All right, well, I'm gonna end so that I can feed my doggos because they're very hungry. So we're gonna do that for now. I think we finished this guy, which is great. That's one down, one painted. I might come back in and dry brush it a little bit more because it's looking kind of rough, and I definitely need to varnish it. Like 2025 or later. Pat. It's already been a year, Pat. But yeah, I'm gonna go feed my pupperons because they are hungry. Wow, it's so warm in here. My wet palette is already like starting to shrivel up, and I just like changed it out today right before my stream, but it's already drying because it's so dang hot. I'll put more water in there before I close it up. Because if I'm going to be painting again, you say that like it's a bad thing. All right. All right, let's see who else is a streaming right now. Do 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 do. Brown, 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 brown. Let's send you over to Ushin. I don't know. He's still streaming. All right, we're gonna raid Ushin. Oh no, wait. Actually, didn't we just raid Ushin? Let's raid Topulus, because he raided me last time. So let's go into Topulus. Topulus. Thank thank you everybody for hanging out. We finished a mini for ReaperCon. We have at least one entry now. Thank goodness. I've got one ready to go, ready to be submitted. Anyway, I will see y'all later. I don't know exactly what we're going to be painting next stream. Maybe it'll be the chibi monster. Maybe it'll be the cat. Maybe it'll be something else. Who knows what I'll be feeling that day. But we'll see. I hope you're all doing well and staying happy and healthy. And we will see you next time. Bye!